A banner headline that flashed around the world. An explosion in downtown Bangkok in December last year, like the bombing of August 2015. But there was one major difference. No bomb actually went off. It was fake news. That didn't stop the story being published unchecked by major media outlets around the world, however. And Facebook even created a page for people to mark themselves safe. It's incidents like that which has prompted the Thai government to introduce new laws governing the media that it says are necessary to stop similar mistakes happening again.
So it's just a measure to create the harmony in the society in order to prevent abusive behavior happen in the society.
The new press regulations would require journalists to get a license to work. The license and registration of media companies would be overseen by a media council, comprised of industry insiders, ordinary citizens, and most importantly, representatives of 4 government ministries. If the council finds journalists or media organizations have broken their rules, they'll have the power to fine individuals or revoke licenses to work, effectively shutting them down. For many Thai journalists who have seen their military government antagonized by negative coverage, it raises the spectre of censorship.
I think our stand is very clear that we don't want to see any state interference or interference by any interest group in the role of the media, because this new regulation will open up the way for that.
Thailand's media has enjoyed a reputation for being relatively free in a region where that's rare. But since the military coup, the government has pressured media outlets to follow their lead. And the generals in charge have bristled when questioned or challenged by the media. This is the control room at Nation TV, where they're broadcasting news all across the Kingdom of Thailand 24 hours a day. But if these new media laws are passed, there will be another level of control across the journalists who appear here. And if they're deemed to have said anything that's incorrect or inappropriate, there will be harsh penalties imposed by a media council, which is principally appointed by the government. For these young journalists, it's an ominous sign. They are well aware of the need to be factual and correct in their work, but feel it's the responsibility of the individual journalist, rather than a governing body, to regulate.
We must check from many sources to see what's real before publishing it, because many people only read the headlines and interpret it in their own ways.
Since the bill was proposed, it's caused a universal uproar in the Thai media, and that in turn has caused the government to say they'll review their proposal. But since the coup, the Thai military has kept pressure on the media and is keen to show that the pen may no longer be mightier than the sword. Cheng, CGTN, Bangkok.